Now, the CBS3 Duluth WeatherMax forecast with meteorologist Dave Anderson.
So a few minutes ago, we showed you some hardworking kids out on the corner of Woodland Avenue today selling lemonade to firefighters and weather guys. Well, here's those little tykes and their grandmother. Made a pretty good day of it. The wind was a little bit high, though, and kind of blew their signs around a little bit, and Grandma had to do some hustling to pick up cups that got blown around. Well, because of the wind here tonight, which could go towards 20+ miles per hour, especially by the lake, there's a gale watch in effect and a small craft advisory. So small boats, the big lake may not be the best for sailing here tonight, but perhaps tomorrow afternoon when things calm down just a little bit for a little while, because our next rain chance might get us by Thursday morning. Current conditions at the airport at 65 degrees, 58% is the relative humidity. South-southwest wind is going 17 miles per hour, so yeah, it's getting gusty out there. And the air pressure, that's at 1,006 millibars. Higher pressures trying to hold on to us at the surface, but up aloft, a trough of lower pressure is working by. That's why the clouds are up, the wind is up, and a couple of showers could come down, especially north of the Twin Ports. Current temps 63 to 64 degrees, wide range there in the Upper Peninsula. 64 to 66 in northwestern Wisconsin is at least a little bit thicker. Here in northern Minnesota, the range is a little bit wider, going from 65 in Proctor to 70 down on Park Point. 66 for our friends in Two Harbor, 64 Moose Lake, 64 also for Ely, close to that for Grand Rapids and Hibbing at 63 degrees, and 62s coming in currently in International Falls. Low temps tonight probably will fall towards the upper 40s as you go farther inland, and lower 50s perhaps for a lot of other places here in our region. Temperatures high-wise, though, at least through tomorrow, likely will stay in the 70s, a hair warmer than normal. But by Labor Day, we could fall only into the 50s for our highs. So September's here, day one. Temperatures are already responding in kind and becoming a bit autumn-like. Temperatures, well, we'll focus on those in just a bit. Right now we focus on the Doppler map for the region. And with that higher pressure centered here, we've got that trough of lower pressure working up through here, and it's kicking up some rain showers in northern Minnesota, at least Virga. Rain that starts up aloft and re-evaporates before it hits the ground. That picture we looked at Effie shows that's probably the case. Not much of this is hitting the ground, but you got a 30% chance it will till about 11 o'clock midnight tonight. Then the higher pressure cell should flex its muscles on Wednesday, and we'll get a few hours of sunshine before clouds return tomorrow night and set us up for our 40% rain chance on Thursday. And especially north of Duluth, this one could turn out to be another soaker with a half-inch or so of rain possible. All right, forecast tonight in Minnesota, you get the 20 to 30% rain chance with lows from 48 inland to maybe 57 by the lake. In Wisconsin and Michigan, a little bit warmer there, about 50 to 53, mostly cloudy sky. Tomorrow, partly cloudy sky for Wisconsin and Michigan through the afternoon with highs 70 to 75. Minnesotans get 70 to 75 as well with a clear to partly cloudy sky during the daylight hours, but then at night the clouds thicken again. Set us up for our next rain chance on Thursday, which in turn goes away for sunshine on Friday and Saturday, the start of the Labor Day weekend, Tony. And again, Saturday looks to be the best day for the holiday. Getting into Sunday and Monday, rain chances return, and temperatures, they go away. Look at that, only 58 degrees on Monday.
What the heck is going on there? It's too early for that, isn't it?
Well, one can try to put in an order for warmer weather, but we'll see if it gets delivered or not.
Okay, thanks, Dave.
Mm-hmm.